One Piece.
One
Thurman. Okay,
Piece.
do you want to talk about the flashback first, or do you want to talk about the Zoro hype?
Okay. So let's save Zoro hype for last. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I was I had to reread this chapter again because I was kind of confused about certain things. But once I
Ruh-roh.
reread it, I was like, oh, it makes sense now.
Thurman the big dumb right now?
Not really. It's just So I didn't know someone would be dumb for not understanding something and then rereading it.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
Good
All
to
right.
know.
What do you think, Thurman?
So every kid in high school who doesn't understand something, you are big dumb.
Yeah.
Words to live by.
Wow.
Okay.
Is that salt?
I mean, it'll be salt for people who are going through college right now. Not me.
But anyway, I'll be honest. I'll start here. I really liked it. This is a very Oda style flashback. In fact, it reminds me of things like, remember back in the beginning of One Piece with like, I think his name was like Shushu or whatever, the fucking dog protecting the dog food store in like that town that Buggy tried to destroy. Remember that? Like early.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it makes me think of that. Like that's clearly you kind of see what Oda's into, right? Oda did that with Shushu. Oda did that with Bon Clay. You know, people that wait and like go the distance. So that's a very Oda mentality thing. What I really loved, though, I think the best part for this for me was the reveal at the end that he was Gyukimaru, the guy on the bridge this whole time, and that like this guy, the Kappa was like, okay, well, in Wano, and I love this tradition. I think this is fucking cool. In Wano, every person at birth gets a sword. That is their sword for life. And then they're marked. Their grave is marked with that sword. I think that's fucking cool. And
it reminds me of Zell.
Go ahead.
It reminds me of Zell.
Remind me? I don't remember that.
Well, not in the same, like, they get a sword, but it's just, like at birth, like, they're born strong, like, even, like, the kids, like, everyone knows how to fight.
Oh, in the sense that, like, the culture of Wano is very fight-oriented because they just get a sword at birth.
Yeah,
I suppose.
That's cool. Oh my god, I don't like swords that much. I think they're overrated weapons. But oh hell yeah, if I lived in Wano and knew how to fucking fight with a sword at birth. Oh god.
I don't think they're born knowing how. They're probably just immediately start to get taught how at a young age.
Yeah, I want to slice some motherfuckers up. You know what I'm talking about?
Thurman has confirmed to me that he will be teaching his child, if he ever is lucky enough to have one, how to fight with a sword.
Yeah, I think that's no. Well, I'm gonna make them fight with better weapons.
Nunchucks.
Probably some bad for that.
Okay, a Glock.
Probably.
No, what? Don't do that. Don't fucking give him a fucking immediate like proclivity to violence by being like, all right, 3-year-old child. To live in America, you gotta learn how to fire a gun.
Well, gotta teach him somehow.
It is
teach
accurate, unfortunately. So what I love, though, is the reveal that, like, okay, he understands the importance of this fox. That was the fox of, like, one of the previous leaders or whatever. And he continues to do it even after the Kappa disappears from, And I love the dumb reason he went to jail. It was just like, oh, God, it's the fried tofu thief. So that was the whole reason he got caught, which is fucking hilarious. And I love that he's thinking about that, like, I hope no one finds out, But essentially the fact that he did that, and I don't know, that was just a really cool moment. Like, I could see this in the anime with the sad music, but what really struck me as odd, and I gotta give Joy Boy props here because I listened to his video. He was talking about how interesting it is that the fox here seems very is it Kitsume? There was a name for it, right? Remind me, like the mythical creature here. Was there a name? Remind me.
For the fox?
Yeah, wasn't it called like a Kitsune or?
Yeah, Kitsune. Yeah,
so the Kitsune. He seems very what's the word I'm looking for here? He's being sure that the Kappa doesn't figure out that he is the Kitsune. You know what I mean? So like it almost seems like there's this weird like code or like I don't want him to know that I can transform, or I don't want him to know that's a thing I can do. And I don't think this is a devil fruit. I think this is genuinely just a mythical creature that Wano has. And it makes me wonder if there's like this weird like think about it. How many fucking characters could be secret fucking foxes in disguise right now? Like the way Joy Boy put it, like there could be a whole secret society of like transforming mythical creatures that like stay in the shadows, but then like will come out to help the rebellion because of they see what's happening to Wano and their land and nature and shit. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest. Like, I hope no one was like, it's like, oh my god, such a big reveal. Like, even I thought that was kind of obvious. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I don't think it was obvious that he was the fox at all.
I don't know. I think I was like that. I wasn't too surprised. I'm gonna be honest.
The second, wait, so what? Like, because the fox was only revealed this chapter. Like the second the fox showed up, you were like, yeah, that's him. Like I had no idea. That really
I wouldn't say that, but I would say like more so like it wasn't shocking, if that makes sense.
It wasn't shocking. I just thought it was a cool ass reveal. I thought the way it was done, I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it is, but like the flashback kind of made it obvious. I'm gonna be honest.
I guess.
Because I mean, if you put two and two together,
right?
Yeah,
like collecting weapons, shit. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, but did you like it though? Did you think it was cool? I mean,
like him, like last chapter, running away and say, "I never thought I'd see you again." With Kumatsu, and then seeing the fucking flashback now makes a lot of sense. It was good. It just wasn't a shocker to me.
I don't think it has to.
I'm not saying it was bad, but I'm saying it wasn't that much of a shocker.
Yeah. I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about with that flashback specifically before we get to the Zoro hype? Because, I mean, anything else strike you as interesting there?
Not really. I mean, it's very straightforward flashback.
But what we do have now from this is a whole weapons stockpile. And the way Tekken was talking about it, like, we could have a lot of big important weapons here. Like we might have a chapter where it's like, all right, this is the Nidai Katetsu, or the Nidai, the Sandai, all those different fucking ranks or whatever. You know what I mean? So like we could very well have like a lot of cool ass swords here, and we can arm all of the rebellion here. So that's pretty. It's just a cool way. Like basically, I think this is an important point to make. Oda very easily could have just made this boring. Like, oh yeah, he could have just had one of the fucking characters be like, yeah, I have this weapon stockpiled, let's go. But he chose to make the reason that they had weapons this really cool story of like, triumph and struggle and like a fox that like was loyal to its master that chose to struggle for those 14 years or whatever, even through all thick and thin. The reason they have weapons today is because of this one fox, and it shows that like an individual can make a difference. And I love those themes in One Piece. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it's definitely definitely something that's very interesting when it comes to how Oda does it, right? Very great writing, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, it's just Oda going that extra mile, like usual, because like a lesser author would have just been like, yeah, follow me to my fucking Matrix-esque weapons stockpile. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's just like it has like it made them getting weapons have more meaning.
Yes,
than just
exactly.
like, oh yeah, we have weapons. So,
yeah,
but
it means more.
What's great now is, can we just talk about how Oda really does not want Zoro to have this sword?
Yeah, no. Well, okay, this was obviously foreshadowed. Ever since Zoro got Shusui, everyone was like, bruh. Like, you gotta understand, Shusui, it's the sword of their national hero. And now, ever since we got to this arc, he's even more than a hero. He's almost revered as a god. Remember they called him the sword god? Like, he literally would, like, he took down dragons and shit. Like, so, like, the way I look at this is, it'd basically be like if you or I went down to fucking, like, I don't know, Israel or someplace and, like, stole, like the cross Jesus was crucified on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God, that's, whew.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
In fact, Zoro should be happy they're being as polite as they are. Because at this point, Komurasaki's like, listen, Zoro, let me level with you. I understand. I mean, I don't. Like, you're telling me the zombie shit, whatever. But, like, okay, it's your sword, quote unquote. But, like, my dude. Like, come on. You gotta. And I love that Zoro is still like, no, fuck off, my sword. But then she's like, what if I give you This fucking badass extra sword that was owned by Oda and my father, and you know that giant ass scar on Kaido? This is the sword that did that. Oh.
Knowing Zoro, he's probably like, okay, give me that sword, and I'll take the sword.
That would be godly. Please. Like a lot of reviewers are like talking like, yeah, Zoro's gonna be really respectful and fucking give it back. We need return to that pirate hunter scumfuck Zoro. Like, nah, fuck you. Give me both.
he's like, I fought to death for that damn sword. I fought a zombie for that sword. It's mine now. But I'll still take your dad's sword anyway.
I'll take it though. I went back and reread that fight. That was one hell of a fight.
I'll take it though.
That was back when Oda actually like detailed his fights, and it wasn't just like one clash and then a cutaway and then a cutback. That's a good ass fight, bro. Like they literally they're in a building, they're in a Hogback's laboratory, and then like they cut the fucking building in half, and then they like jump out onto the roof, and then like they're running up the roof at the same time, and they clash at the top, and then they backflip off, and then one of them cuts the entire roof in half, and then as that shit's falling, he's like jumping. It's fucking epic.
Oh my god!
Remember when One Piece fights had detail? I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful for the invasion. Okay, the invasion is when I need like 30 straight chapters of just action. I'm like, normally, I want you to know how rare it is for me to say that. Like most shonen, it's the opposite. I'm like, okay, chill with the action and give me some character and plot. In One Piece, it's like, oh my god, I'm starving for some delicious Oda action. Give it to me.
Some delicious Oda cock.
Yeah, that too. That's a cherry on top, friend.
Just getting fucked by Oda while you read One Piece. Imagine.
That's called the Oda double team special.
Imagine just like being a woman, right? And marrying your favorite manga and then getting fucked while you're reading his new chapter in the magazine.
Why you gotta be a woman? Why can't we just be gay, bro? All inclusive.
I mean, because it'll be great.
No answer. He has no answer. Cause fuck.
I just
it's because you have vagina envy and you want to know what it feels like to get pounded by an Oda cock. I understand.
No, I don't want...
You're fucking Jerry from Rick and Morty and you're the vagina guy and you want to know what it feels like to have a vagina. I understand. Me too.
No, I don't want to get fucked. I want to do the fucking.
Bro, your fragile masculinity is coming out again.
What are you talking about?
Just take the dick, bro.
It's not fragile. Oh my god!
You just take it, bro. Just take it. You told me you'd probably take it from Oda.
Oh yeah, no, I'd give this man the sucky, but you know, Sriracha comes first though. That man's a god to me.
Oh man, did he finally end Gintama? Is it fucking over?
It's been over.
Okay, like how did it end? Did it end in any sort of satisfying way? Just out of curiosity.
It ended in Gintama fashion. All I can really say.
Okay. Anyway, so what do you think? So first of all, I love your idea of Zoro being a cock and then just being like, nah, I want both. Somehow I don't see that happening because he's all respectful to the sword and yada yada. But I would love that if we got scumfuck Zoro back. Other than that, if he does give up Shusui, I feel like it'll be a big moment where they return it to the grave, and that could be a cool moment. I also wouldn't mind seeing a flashback to Hogback and Moria stealing it in the first place, which I think would be cool. Because now we're seeing the area that assumedly Hogback and Moria originally went to. You know what I mean? This must have been where they were fucking creeping in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would love to see that, Hogback and Moria just creeping around this area, because that makes sense. You're looking for bodies to make zombies. Where are you gonna go? The notorious Wano graveyard. That's actually pretty smart. And it also makes sense. Remember how Ryuma, his body was oddly well preserved for how. Remember, he's quite old. It's a while ago that Ryuma lived, and his body, he still had skin and muscle and flesh. So it makes sense why his body was so preserved because it's so cold here.
Yeah.
So again, Oda godliness. I'm just saying.
They're doing some low key confirmation about a lot of this. How got the flesh and shit like this. So you may be on the right money with Oda being okay, time for a flashback because I mean,
Well, we just had one.
If the sword is that important, like I'm shocked we haven't seen some sort of flashback about how it got stolen yet. So I think Oda might just
That'd
give
be
us
cool.
one.
I would love to see that because again, like, I so badly want Moria and Wano, but Moria's with Blackbeard now. So I'm like, can we weirdly finagle this? Like, I know Blackbeard I know Blackbeard has a spy in Wano. Would there be any reason for Blackbeard to be like, yo, Moria, go over to fucking Wano real quick and do this bullshit? Because
Blackbeard's too busy right now, I think.
You're right, but Moria has a fucking vendetta against fucking Kaido, and I want it. God damn it.
A lot of people want to.
It's like when you want these characters, you know, like I want Smoker and Tashigi in Wano, I want Rob Lucci in Wano, I want Sabo in Wano, but none of them make sense, and I'm like, damn it.
You sound like a fucking. Please don't write one. Yeah, and you're like, oh, put this,
Come on.
and this.
Would you not jizz your pants if just Rob Lucci just showed up? Like, what's up? I'm here.
Bro, overrated villain.
What?
Just kidding. I knew that was gonna get you a reaction.
Okay, in terms of character, yes. I mean, he's whatever. But like, he's got presence. He's okay. Feel me out on this, right? Remember the video we did where it was talking about how villains don't have to be overcomplicated, and we're talking about Frieza and shit.
Yeah.
That is how I feel about. That's how I feel about Lucci. Lucci's got that Frieza presence, where like he's not that complex of a character, but he's got presence. When you think One Piece villains, you're like Crocodile, Rob Lucci. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
That presence, bro. It's presence. But I'm trying to think. Not much more to talk about. Other than
this is a big short chat, like a very straightforward One Piece chapter. Oda's doing these more and more now.
I don't think it's a trend. I just think he's because I mean we had a really complex one just a couple chapters ago. I think honestly he's just. I think we're winding down on this act, and I really think that we're getting close. Like, whenever it's getting slow for too long, I have a feeling that shit's about to kick up again. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget, we still have fucking Law doing his plan where he's in prison. That shit's going down. Basically, this is all just set up. Like, okay, it's like, okay, we have the weapons. We have the, like, think about what we've got the last couple chapters, okay? We have confirmation of the ships that they have. Frankie's on his way over there to fix the ships. We have the weapons. We have the people broken out to give the weapons to. Like, literally all of these chapters, this is all set up for the invasion. We are coming towards that invasion, and it's going to be hype as fuck. Because that invasion, you know for a fact, that is the invasion that Oda keeps hyping. That's the one that he keeps saying, it's going to be better than Marineford. Better than Marineford. That's what I'm waiting on.
Ooh, baby. So it's so good too because everything's getting set up. Luffy has more reason to train now. So Luffy's been training, right? And then we have Kid, and now we have get the weapons. It's just like a lot of shit's coming together, man. And people have been saying Wano was boring, but they're just fucking.
They're dumb and impatient.
Yeah, they're fucking stupid. They just can't handle
story
slow. Yeah,
because they want all the chapters to be like My Hero, where it's like here's an entire chapter where 90% of the pages are Shigaraki with an orgasm face destroying the city. Not to say that wasn't a good chapter, but like all the fucking comments like My Hero Academia is fucking stomping One Piece. Bleh. It's like, oh, yeah, it's good, but like, come on, man.
Stopping One Piece, yeah.
They've been saying people have been high key being like My Villain Academia stomps Wano.
Yeah, that's cringe. That's cringe. My Villain Academia didn't even stop the arc in Black Clover. Stop it.
What, bro? That's all you, bro. That's all Thurman. I don't know.
Stop. It's not. I goes too far and say My Villain Academia is good, but it's not even stomping like the current arc in like Kimetsu no Yaiba. Like, come on now. My Academia. These are people's. My Academia. It's just these people, or they're gonna say it's better than One Piece because One Piece is popular and going on for a long time. It's just like the cool thing. You know how it is. There's always gonna be those people who are just gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna like something different than popular, something popular because it's gonna be like cool and different and yeah, like, or you can just not.
Oh yeah,
try
people love being part of a fringe subculture, yada yada. I'm different. I'm cool. Yeah. I'm just quickly reading through the chapter to double check and make sure I haven't missed anything. I like the scene where he's he's digging shit up and the fox is biting him and he's like explaining it to him. And like the fact that he's explaining it to him with words and the fox understands is good foreshadowing that it's actually more than just a fox and it's a person. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that shit, bro.
Like, this is one of those scenes that you know would be sad as fuck in the anime. Like, it's gonna be like they're gonna be fucking pushing that sad ass music and shit. Like, I can see it. Yeah. Ding 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 do 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 do.
That's Naruto.
No, it's not. That's Chopper music.
No, the one I was doing was Naruto.
Oh, okay. I was about to fucking pull Chopper's fucking sad flashback music up. I was like,
oh, here we go.
I'm getting it up. Hold on a second. Chopper flashback music. We're fucking getting it.
I just did it.
No, I'm getting it up. Oh no, wait.
No, but I just did one sad.
Okay, I don't know. Either way.
No. Wait, listen to me, bitch.
Okay, listen.
That's one of them. That's one of them. That's
oh yeah. Yeah, no, I totally know it. I know exactly what you're doing. I think that may have been on like Nami's.
Yeah, that's a majority of them. I don't think that's like a specific person's theme, but it's like
the sad One Piece theme, bro. So good. God, can we just talk about sad ass One Piece parts? Like fuck it's only 20 minutes. All right. Listen, we talk about that Brook flashback, bro. It fucking kills me every single goddamn time. Like, okay, did you watch the Brook flashback or read it for the first time?
Watched it.
Sub or dub?
Sub.
Okay. Did you cry?
Nope.
You're a heartless bastard and I hate you.
Yeah, not. Fiction doesn't really make me cry like that, unfortunately.
Ew. Cringe. Gross.
Yeah, I wish. Sorry, I'm just a soulless bastard.
Bruh. Oh my god, the Brook flashback is so fucking... Even the part where he's like they're like playing the song and they're slowly dying one by one.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Oh, I can't even talk to you. That's hurting my heart, bro. Like, I can literally play the dub of Bink's Sake, and it fucking kills me. Like, because Ian, what the fuck's his name? Whoever fucking does Brook is so good. And, oh, okay, I gotta shut up. I'm fucking gushing.
Across the sea. I need to add that song back into my phone again.
The melody remains. And, like, there's such a good scene in the anime where he's like, it shows him with his friends, and then it just cuts to him walking alone on the dead, dull ship with the corpses of his friends around him, and he's just sitting there sipping tea, looking out, and he's humming to himself, and it's fucking chilling, bro. Like, that loneliness for that long, not having to eat because you're a skeleton, just being alive, and, like, probably thinking about ending your fucking existence every single day. Like, I'm literally about to cry just thinking about it now. Like, that's such a good flashback. And, like, Oda does... My favorite fucking thing about Oda... No, one of them, because there's a million. One of the best things about Oda is that he takes... a character's introduced and they have, like, a weird quirk, right? But the weird quirk is always incorporated into their flashback. So, like, Brook's weird quirk is he does these weird-ass jokes. 95 degrees, skull joke, whatever. And then you realize through his flashback, that was because he had to entertain himself for 50 years. You do get that crazy when you're that alone. The reason Brook's as wacky as he is because he was alone for that long. He is actually mentally insane because of what that loneliness did to him. Think about how dark that is. And then Robin, okay, why is she so fucking depressed all the time? Look at her fucking flashback. Usopp, why does he lie all the time? Because he lied to his mother who was dying on a sickbed that dad's back, just to make her a little bit happy before she died. Nami, why is she cheap? Because she had to scrounge up every cent she could and fight for her life to buy her island back. Like, I could go on. Like, even the characters as small as the fucking Neptune siblings, you know, like the one that's like, there's the one that's dancing like Mambo, and there's, you know what I mean? Like, remember those? And the Face Ridola, remember those two?
Yeah.
The reason they're doing that is there's that flashback where their mother gets shot, and they know that Shirahoshi can call Sea Kings when she cries, so they're like, oh fuck, stop her from crying. So they're trying to distract baby Shirahoshi from seeing her dead mother's body. So what do? They dance and sing. Oh, look at me, sister, ba fa sol la do. And then that became a fucking like quirk, like just a habit that they did to try to make their sister happy. Like, oh my god, Oda, you're so good. Okay, this was the Oda gushing segment of the review.
The Oda gushing section.
So yeah, I guess final thoughts for me, now that we've filled up a little bit more of time in this video. So this sword is called the Myoto Enma. And the fact that it is, because, okay, it talks about how it's the only sword that injured Kaido, which makes everyone is basically assuming that big scar on Kaido, you remember the scar?
Yeah.
Everyone's assuming that big scar on Kaido was from this sword, which puts Odin at a much higher level than we previously assumed. Odin must be, like, up there, right? So this sword plus Odin, like, they must have had, like, an epic-ass clash when Kaido first invaded Wano. So what do you think about this sword? What do you think about, Zoro getting it, and, like, if this is going to be a massive power-up for Zoro, and any final thoughts on that?
I just want to know if it's, like I said, it's a rumor. So if he was actually strong enough to do this?
Well, I guess the only sword said to be, I guess you could see it as a rumor. I took it as fact, personally.
Well, either or, it's fine with me. I'm actually hoping it is, because, like, I still don't see how they're going to be able to beat Kaido. So if there's some, because technically this is supposed to be Zoro's arc, so if there's still some sort of
I would love it if Zoro got the final blow. That'd be cool as fuck.
Like, if there's some hope that they can beat Kaido, then yeah, this sword I'm all for it.
As long as it makes sense, right? So, like, what I could put out there is, remember what we were learning about swords is that, like, if an owner has it for long enough and they're strong enough, they'll pour their fucking, like, hockey into it, and it'll become this, like, permanent black blade, kind of like how Mihawk's is. So, like, yeah. I could see it maybe, like, the reason it's able to, pierce through Kaido is because it has, like, this crazy advanced version of Armament Haki on it, because it's been so coded by, like, a master swordsman. So kind of similar to when Luffy was talking about learning the new form of Haki, that, like, remember he's doing, because that's the other thing, remember Luffy was talking about this, like, push Haki that he's learning that Rayleigh did. He was saying, Luffy said, I feel like I'll be able to break through Kaido's scales with this. Remember he said that?
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a combination. I think what Oda's doing now is he's giving these characters power-ups in order to be able to even slightly injure Kaido. So you have Zoro is going to get this sword that probably is a permanent, I'm going to guess it's a permanent black blade, that Odin wielded, that is going to be just hard and sharp enough from all of that Armament Haki over the years to be able to slice through Kaido. Meanwhile, you're going to get Luffy with this new kind of Haki that, once again, should probably be able to, because remember, it's a Haki that allows you to damage people from the inside out. So even if Kaido's skin or whatever is so fucking hard, they hurt Kaido that way. So that's basically, you're getting that for Zoro and that for Luffy, and now we need to get power-ups for everyone else. And like I said in the very beginning of this arc, I see this arc as kind of the time skip version of the Water 7 Enies Lobby arc, because remember what happened in Water 7 Enies Lobby. They came in, they got fucked up, and then they all needed power-ups. That's what I see happening right now. So I see Zoro's power-up, I see Luffy's power-up. Sanji's power-up could be Stealth Black, but I don't see Stealth Black being enough to let him harm Kaido, so I'm not too sure if there's going to be more from that or not, but that's at least Stealth Black.
Deeper Diable Jamble.
Say again?
Diable Jamble. Haki, confused Diable Jamble.
Do you think he could make, like, Black Fire with the Haki?
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, does that not make you come a little bit? Like,
yeah. Black Diable Jamble. Black Flame!
It'd be like Black Mamba! Wait, no, it wasn't Black Mamba like the fucking snake. I don't know, Black something. But it would, because, I mean, think about it. Isn't he Black Leg Sanji? Think about Black Fire on that shit?
Yeah.
It'd be cool. But, like, seriously, you keep going through the fucking line, right? Everyone's going to get a power-up. So, Usopp, he's going to probably begin to master his observation Haki in this arc, because that was set up all the way back in Dressrosa, remember?
Yep, and we haven't really gotten anything from that.
Exactly, and I'm hyped as fuck. Which means you bet your ass he's gonna do some godly sniping moves on Kaido with his observation Haki. Chopper, I'm hoping, comes up with either a new form or figures out, like, hey, if I take this many Rumble Balls, I can have, like, an even crazier monster point or something like that. I'm trying to think what other Brook. I'm not too sure. We saw him kind of do more stuff with his soul powers with Big Mom, so maybe he could like do something to Kaido with that. I'm not too sure. Or maybe he could be useful in the sense of like, I don't know if he could manipulate more of Big Mom's bullshit with his soul shit. I don't know. It'll be interesting. But like, I feel like they're all gonna get power ups. That's the vibe I'm getting from this arc. It's like kind of the Water 7 of the time skip, and I'm very excited because it's all coming together. You're seeing the power ups happen, and that's awesome. And it hypes me up for Oda to kind of do one last Water 7 Enies Lobby arc where we're just going to go in and it's just going to be battle, and I'm so fucking ready because when Oda does action, it's godly. So, final thoughts for you.
That is all.
All right.
And with that,
peace.